Alright, we are back with the final chapter of Meet the Parents, unless they actually make a fourth movie. But today we are going to be watching Little Fockers. That's the name of the movie, Cora. And what do you remember from last time?
Basically, they met Greg's parents.
Okay. And?
That's really what happened. That's what happened last movie.
Yeah, I know that's what happened last movie. And also Pam was pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
So you think we're going to come in when she's still pregnant, or are they going to have the kids?
Yep, wait, kids?
Well, I mean, if they had one, they might have had more. If we're going to jump ahead several years. Although it's been 2 years, I guess, since the first movie. Between the first and second movie. Because Deb had a kid who was at least 3. So she must have already been pregnant during her wedding. Because they said something about 2 years. And I doubt little Jack was 2. And he was walking and talking and gluing whiskey bottles to his hands. But he was still breastfeeding, so. But, alright, yep, we're going to jump into Little Fockers. And when we get back, Cora will tell us in somewhat detail what that movie was all about.
See you in a bit. Bye.
This Christmas, Santa isn't the only one coming to town.
Hey, what's a good word, Grandpa Jack?
This is Jack Burns.
Yeah, I know. I could tell from the caller ID.
Dia and I will be there in approximately 18 seconds.
I'm so excited to see those little Fockers.
Gobble, gobble, everybody. It's turkey time. Jack, if you do the honors,
You're the turkey cover now, Greg.
thank you, Jack. It's an honor.
I'm watching you.
Well, I have eyes too. So I'll be watching you, watching me.
I want you to represent our new drug, Sustainable.
It's an erectile dysfunction medicine.
You know any sexually frustrated old dudes?
Hello, Greg. You mind explaining this?
Jack, did you take one of those pills?
What do you mean?
If you've had that for more than 4 hours, you gotta get to an ER and get you a shot.
There's no way I'm going to an emergency room with this thing. You need to stick me, and you need to stick me now.
I'm not comfortable giving you. I'm not gonna. No.
Little Fockers.
I'd like a few minutes alone with him just to erase what he saw from his memory. No. You're not gonna erase my son's memory.
Alright, so we just finished Little Fockers. Now Cora will tell us what it's all about.
Let's see how to begin. So basically, we open up with a regular family thingamabob. And at Greg's job, he meets Andy, who is made a drug. I don't really know how to explain it.
She doesn't make the drug. She sells the drug for a pharmaceutical company. She's a salesperson. Kind of like Penny in the later years of Big Bang Theory.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to pretend like I know what you're talking about. And basically, throughout the rest of the entire movie, Jack finds out about Andy, and Jack thinks that Greg is cheating on Pam with Andy.
And also their kids. There's stuff going on with their kids. They're about to have a birthday party, right?
Yeah, that, but that's more than like in the background.
And there's just a lot of stuff that goes on.
Yeah.
But
that's basically the main summary of the movie.
And once again, they kind of sideline Pam yet again. Make her sick through half the movie. So
yeah, it's just weird because in the beginning she wasn't sick at all. Metal, boom, sick all of a sudden. I have the hiccups.
But yeah, basically just to get Jack and Greg to be, like I said, they know where the money's made. They know where the comedy gold lies with Jack and Ben. Although it would have been interesting to maybe see something like, maybe having him in the movie parts where Pam was trying too hard to, impress Roz or something, or, just something different, but nope. Basically same old. Although we do get the Jack Burns remix out of this movie, so, which I've listened to in full. Cora hasn't, so.
Can
you listen to it in full? Yeah, at some point I'll put it on for you to hear the whole thing, but they only play a part of it during the end credits. But alright, so we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll give our final thoughts and scores.
See you in a bit.
In a mist of the night, they took to the sea. Shane, Joe, and Merlin with a heart full of glee. On a ship, the Northern Light, they sail so bold, chasing legends and dreams that are waiting to unfold. Two waves that whisper, old stories ignite. Avalon's calling, the future shines bright. Sailing the realms where the legends abide, facing the darkness, it will not divide. In the heart of the whirlpool, they stand side by side. For honor and glory, they'll take on the tide. With Excalibur found, in their hands it gleams, the sword of the kings, fulfilling their dreams. But the fates loom above, the secrets to share. Born of darkness, they breathe in the air. Rasputin's shadows, Morgana's chilling room. The battle ahead will test the strong and true. Sailing the realms where the legends abide, facing the darkness, they will not divide. In the heart of the whirlpool, they stand side by side. For honor and glory, they'll take on the tide. The stars as their guide, they'll never back down. In the heat of the clash, they'll wear victory's crown.
Alright, starting with Cora, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give Little Fockers?
9 out of 10, it was pretty good. That's all I have to say.
Okay, did you have a favorite scene?
To be honest, no.
So none of the scenes stand out?
No.
I mean, I thought you would have said probably your favorite scene was when they were arguing about the kid climbing the wall and the kid ended up falling off the wall. Because you kind of laughed really hard at that scene. Or maybe when they were beating each other up and they were mimicking Jaws. You seem to think that scene was pretty funny.
Okay, those two are my favorites. My favorite character was... Well, I won't really say Pam because she was barely in the movie more. She was less than the other two movies. So my favorite character was the daughter.
The daughter that wouldn't talk to her dad?
Yes.
Even though she was talking to her dad?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you would have said the son because he had a lizard. You like lizards, right?
Since when have I said that?
You said that when we went to Florida.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
And how many years ago was that?
3?
Exactly!
You act like changing ages makes such a big difference.
Yeah.
You're pretty much still the same person you were last year. You're just a year older.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
I mean, like, you're gonna suddenly turn 12 and stop liking Minecraft? I doubt it. Anyways. Moving on. Alright. Moving on to my score then. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give this one an 8. At this point, it seemed very repetitive of the previous two movies. They're still just going to get Jack's, approval. Like I said, maybe if they changed it up and Jack and Greg were sort of the background and it relied more on maybe like Dina and Roz and Pam having a thing, being the main focus, that would have been cool. Whereas, Robert De Niro and Greg could have been in the background. That would have been interesting, but, I mean, I can see why this one did not do as well as the other two and why it sort of suffers. I mean, it's fine, but like I said, just for the third movie in, it's relying on a lot of tropes that they've set up in the first two movies, and it's relying, like I pointed out when I was talking about Cora's favorite scene, it relies on, like, The Godfather or Jaws. These old movies that younger kids typically don't get. The only reason Cora got the Jaws thing was because we reviewed that last year, so.
And I know the theme very well.
And the whole reason we ended it on Christmas is because this movie, we ended this month with it is because the movie actually ends on Christmas. So, can you quit playing with that? So I felt like this is also a perfect end of November movie. So I wanted it to reach the end of November. So that is why. So yeah. Alright. Well, that's going to go ahead and wrap this up. If you did not watch any of our reviews last Christmas, then this Christmas we're kind of going to be doing the same thing. We still have a few more Christmas specials we're going to probably go ahead and do. We are also going to be trying to find every good Christmas episode of any shows. So if there's a show you want us to react to a Christmas episode of that we haven't already done, go ahead. I know South Park still has quite a few Christmas episodes. So Cora's going to probably enjoy watching those. But like I said, we'll be doing a short reviews for Christmas all month long. So we hope you'll join us. We still will be doing our normal Friday reviews as we did last year. But we just got to find a good set of Christmas movies. I know we are probably going to review Red 1 this year. Came out last Christmas and it was still in theaters. And we didn't get a chance to go see it. So we probably will review that closer to Christmas. But we're going to try to fill up this Christmas season with other things. I think this might finally be the year I let Cora watch Christmas Vacation. So, with that said, we will see you all very shortly as we move into the Christmas season.
Bye.